And that's a stupid plan. Any one goal is actually what you call and hey, you have to build a structure and systems that will move towards the goal, and you have to put the spending in place, and you have to evaluate the outcome. It's actually very difficult. You have to build a local apparatus. So I asked the powers that be why the hell there were 200 goals, and their answer was, well, each of the priorities has a constituency somewhere spread across countries or in a given country, and we don't want to offend anyone by rank ordering our priorities. And I thought, well, that's all well and good. Plus the upside of that from a political perspective is that you get all the moral cachet of being concerned about everything that you would be concerned about if you were good, without any of the responsibility for actually doing any of the difficult work. So you could go to COP26 or whatever the hell it is, and posture on the world stage about your commitment to these wonderful goals and appeal to 200 different constituents, and walk away while having agreed to spend a tremendous amount of money stupidly on shining, at least in your own eyes and in the eyes of the press. So then I was looking around, I thought, well, there must be someone somewhere sensible enough to understand that 200 goals is absurd. And the only group that I could really find that had a method for rank ordering priorities was your team. So do you want to explain exactly how you do that? And then we'll progress with our discussion about what you think should be done.
Yeah. So you're absolutely right. Look, it's a lot easier for politicians to just promise everything to everyone, because then they just seem like good guys and they don't actually make any decisions. Of course they do in reality, because every year you have a budget and you don't have infinite resources on your budget.
What are you even
so
doing
in
right
your
there?
budget you actually show what it is. And so it ends up being a few things that you focus on without looking concerned about efficiency. So what we're trying to bring to the table is, in a sense, that's what economists can do. We're basically helping, and I should just say I'm pretending I'm not a political scientist, but I work with a lot of
Cup and a half is 12 ounces.
and they look at how much
Oh, you just measured it.
and how
That's not how
remember, some things are very
weights and fluid measurements don't
So, yeah,
interact.
getting rid of corruption in general. I'll actually tell you, we do have one good solution. But in general,
Ounces in a pound is 16. Ounces in a cup is 8. They're not the same. They don't.
I know there's 8 ounces in a cup.
Right, it's 16 ounces in a pound.
I'm going by cups, a cup and a half.
How are you measuring by cups on this?
By ounces. There's 8 ounces.
This is measuring pounds. This is measuring weight. It's measuring weight, which is in pounds.
Enough about it, we'll find out.
Okay. I'm just saying that they're not the same.
We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see?
If it still turns out to be a cup and a half. Right now that's just over a cup size thing. I'm gonna hold a cup and a half. That's in 1 cup measuring cup, right? And then 10. Because 8 ounces of liquid is a cup.
Yes, and 8 ounces of anything is half of a pound.
Yeah, I'm not going by pounds, I'm going by cups.
They're not the same. Ounces in liquid and ounces in pounds are not the same thing.
I'm not using measurements for ounces. For
This was pounds
cups.
that you were using.
It was ounces right here.
This,
Oh, 0.7
no,
ounce.
this measures weight. Ounces in weight and ounces in liquid are not the same thing. I said pounds, same thing as weight. Okay?
Okay.
Agree to that.
Well, let me do a half cup thing and let's see.
Let's see. It's. Oh, I didn't know about that.
No, I still want to see. Okay, so that's cup and a half. For liquids. Cup and a half.
I don't care what you just measured. They're not the same.
Well, it worked. That's all that matters.
Accidentally it worked. Correct.
Sure.
Why do you get all that way with me when you were the one crossing different measurements? Fluid and weight in ounces, you can't.
A half a cup is 4 ounces. A
Right.
cup is 8 ounces. And that's a weight. Ounces are a weight.
This doesn't measure weight. This measures liquid in volume.
It also says ounces for that.
Like I said, they're
Google
two
it.
different things.
Google
No, seriously, you go Google it. I'm telling you right now that I know more about this than you do. Please look it up.
Okay, I'll look it up. A cup of liquid is 8 ounces. I will look that up.
I know a cup of liquid is 8 ounces.
That's what I measured, 8 ounces.
No, this measures fluid consistency.
It measures weight.
It measures weight, which is not the same thing as fluid. What if you measure different densities of fluid?
Can you look up that scale?
What if you measure different densities of fluid? They're going to weigh differently. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nicole,
Okay, let me look. How much
please answer the question.
does a cup of butter weigh?
Yeah, I fucking broke it. Because you're ignoring me. You're ignoring me right now. You're ignoring me
Because I
actively.
disagree. I disagree.
Is this measuring fluid?
Can I not
Is this
disagree?
measuring fluid?
Yeah, I think so. I think it can measure fluid too.
What about different densities of fluid?
It's
What
meant
about
for the
different
kitchen.
densities of
I'm
fluid?
sure they worked that into that because it's meant for the kitchen.
So you measure a cup of a very dense fluid, it's going to weigh something. You measure a cup of a different, very not dense fluid, it's going to weigh something completely different. It doesn't measure fluids.
Well, if you measure two fluids that are different densities, of course it's going to be a different weight.
Thank you.
This is a kitchen thing.
Finally, we have someone. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking kitchen thing.
He
It
said
measures
me
weights.
using this to measure for butter because we didn't have sticks.
She was measuring fluid things.
I
in
needed a
this.
cup and a half of butter, so I did 12 ounces. I poured it into a half cup and a 1 cup. It still turned out to be a cup and a half.
About that. Yeah.
No, it was exactly a
About
cup
that, right.
and a half.
Okay,
It was exactly a cup and a half.
got it. So, what's the entire argument? Why are you getting mad?
He wants me to bow down and worship him and say,
No,
"You're right
because
here."
she's not answering the question. She's
I'm
trying to avoid
disagreeing
the
it.
question.
No, I think that it worked.
Fucking A.
Sure, it could be different for different densities, but this is a kitchen thing. It works fine for what I'm doing in the kitchen.
Fine for what you're doing in the kitchen. You
It
know,
worked, didn't it? That's all that matters.
what if you measure a cup of water versus a cup of milk?
How is this helping
versus
our
a
marriage?
cup of oil?
How is this helping our marriage? This is hurting our marriage. This is not caring. This is not loving.
No, I was coming here trying to, and you were
It worked.
frankly ignoring me when I was trying to talk. When I asked you a question, you were ignoring me, going,
You said, why don't you look it up? So I started looking it up. You wanted me to immediately say, okay, you're correct here.
No.
And I disagreed.
No, I wanted you to answer the damn question. I asked you, what about a light? What about a heavy consistency thing in a cup versus a light consistency thing in a cup of
Because
liquid?
I'm not concerned
Are they going to
with
weigh the same thing? And you fucking ignored me! You ignored me. Yes or no?
I was disagreeing.
Did you yes or no ignore me?
I was disagreeing.
Did you ignore me? Did you ignore me?
I'm sure it seemed like that because I was disagreeing.
What do you mean you were disagreeing? You ignored me. It was a question, and you frankly started to do something else. I came in here wanting to give assistance, and I tried to be. I don't know what your problem is right now. Yes, I threw this to get your attention.
So she was trying to measure for how much a half of butter was. So she was going to search it up. Why are you getting mad?
No, my whole thing was, and I said that this doesn't measure volumes.
He's basically saying it's not going to work because for different densities it still works just fine.
Okay, so if you just search up how much does a stick and a half of butter weigh, search that up, you get the answer.
It's not what we looked up. What I was bringing
He
to
wasn't
attention
giving me a chance to
is
look it
that
up. He wanted me immediately to agree with him and not having a chance to even look it up.
my whole thing was that ounces in liquid and ounces in pounds are not the same thing. And I was trying to explain that so you would understand it, and I was calm through the entire process.
Nope.
I was calm through the
One
entire
stick of butter
process.
weighs 4 ounces.
It weighs 4 ounces. How many ounces is a stick of butter? 8.
It's 8 tablespoons. It's half a cup. Stick of butter is half a cup, and it's 4 ounces.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Thank you. I was assuming this was in 8 partitions. Those are tablespoons, I guess. Each tablespoon is half an ounce, I guess.
Can you hear me? The brown sugar is
Yep.
and the white sugar.
The lighter dark.
Both? You said both?
Yes,
Okay, so
please.
you keep changing the subject.
We're still talking about the butter. Because that's what I'm focusing on right now.
My whole thing in bringing this up is this doesn't weigh liquid measurements. You
Can't
can
it
have
measure
It
both?
can.
Hmm?
It
Can't
can.
it measure both?
No, it can't. Listen to me.
Where did we get that?
If you have a pound of oil
Okay.
and a pound of water, they're not going to both be a cup.
Yes.
One of them is going to be more than the other
They weigh
because oil is much lighter than liquid, therefore it floats on top of liquid. One of them is going to be more than the other because
Okay.
this doesn't this doesn't measure liquid measurements.
Okay.
Ounces in pounds and ounces in liquids are not the same thing.
Then search up how much a stick and a half of butter weighs.
That's what I was trying to tell her.
But you didn't give
She
her.
was, no, I didn't, not that I didn't give her the chance. You fucking walked in here later. What I was trying to tell her is that they're not the same.
So then why are you yelling in the first place?
Why am I yelling? Because I only started yelling when she ignored me. That's when the yelling started.
Okay.
This person's measuring butter. Or chocolate, something that melts.
So you have another stupid person you found. What's your point? Tell me that this measures liquid. Tell me.
It can.
It does not measure liquid. It measures weight. There's not a volume measurement on this. The ounces that it shows you on here are not liquid ounces. They're weight measurement ounces. Do you understand the difference?
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Am I not allowed to verify online?
No, please. Let yourself stand corrected by looking it online and finding out the correct information.
You broke this?
No, the batteries popped out the back. It's not broken.
Oh.
The batteries are over there behind the stove, or at the edge of the back right edge of the stove.
Okay.
it, break it off, fucking buy another one.
Since it calculates the net weight of your ingredients by automatically subtracting the weight of any pouch or container. It doesn't say specifically just dry or wet ingredients.
It can measure the weight of both of those things, but it can't tell the volume. Please listen to the words I use.
That's why you use a measuring cup.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Can
Look up
volume and
is
weight be the same for
liquids.
I'll look at butter first.
You're trying to be right so bad that you're not going to be. If you would just listen,
1 cup
you
of
would have
butter
a chance.
equals 8 ounces.
If you would, 8
Volume.
ounces of what? Volume or weight?
Of the volume. One
Volume, yes.
One volume.
That's what exactly it is. 8 ounces of butter is volume. This measures weight, not volume.
That ounces are a weight.
No, they're different. Liquid volume and weight volume are two completely different things. That's what I'm trying to say the whole time. Please listen. Please, please, please.
How would you like me to respond?
I would like you to be open-minded instead of being so closed-minded. I'm trying to tell you, this does not measure liquids.
Sure, it could be different, but it still worked out fine.
It doesn't measure liquids.
But it still worked.
Accidentally, it may have.
I poured it in
A measuring cup. I realize that.
I did it to the rim
Yeah,
of the half cup.
accidentally
and
it may have
right out of 1
worked.
cup at the glass, and it worked.
The volume measurements are based off of
Depending on
the
different
consistency of
Sure.
water.
Different
The
distances.
volume measurements are based off the consistency of water. If butter has a similar consistency to water, it may work out similarly. This doesn't measure volume. Can you acknowledge that?
Sure. It doesn't measure volume.
That was the whole thing. This could have been resolved 10 minutes ago. That sounds close. Are you ready to add half a cup? Only calls for a quarter cup.
No, I confused the white for the brown. And
That's
I was just need to do it a little less brown.
If you added all white or all brown, it wouldn't really make a difference.
Yes.
It would. In what way?
Brown sugar tastes different than white sugar.
In a recipe.
Okay. Perfect.
And a half cup of brown sugar is packed brown sugar, by the way.
Okay.
Literally didn't listen. Again. I said packed brown sugar. This is how you measure brown sugar, is packed. But you didn't want to.
Okay.
What?
Close enough. It's fine. I'm trying. I can't think straight with you around here. Can you please leave so I can do math? Because you're stressing me out and making it to where I can't think.
I want to know why you were so objective in the beginning. That was the whole
Because I
problem.
still disagree. I lied.
What?
I still disagree. It still worked. I
You
only
lied.
lied
You just
because I
you lied.
needed you to stop with the.
Well, don't lie to begin
aggressiveness.
with, and it won't come to this.
Oh, you saying that I should lie to begin with? Because I still don't agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lie to begin with.
No.
Because
No, tell you the truth to begin with. You're saying you lied
I still
now,
agree.
but you.
No.
Then tell the truth to begin with. That was my whole thing.
I did, and you didn't like.
No,
what
you
my
said you
was.
lied. You just said you
I
lied.
lied just in order to get you to stop.
In what way you lied to get me to stop?
By
By
agreeing
agreeing that it's fluid?
that it wouldn't work with that because it doesn't measure fluid.
Do I need to prove this to you?
No, go away, please.
Do I need to scientifically prove this?
No.
Can I please just make cookies?
Do I need to scientifically prove this?
No.
Why is it so vital?
It's just a
You want to be
premise.
demonically oppressed to feed off of my negative emotions. You have it.
What are you talking about?
Demons love feeding off of
I
negative
came here-
emotions. Demons love feeding off of negative emotions, and that's exactly what you're getting.
You're causing her stress, so she lied to get you to go away.
Because I still disagree.
No, I just want you to tell the truth. That's all. And you saying that right now makes me not want to leave. I'm serious.
Why?
Well, why would I leave?
She wants you to.
She lied to get me to leave?
Yeah.
Can I leave them?
Please. Can I dump this in the trash?
I'll make them.
He was one wanting them.
You said you're
I
gonna
just
make them.
wish we could talk.
How much is she multiplying the recipe by?
You want to answer that?
Yes.
Can I see the recipe? I have no idea, because she added 1.5 cups of butter to this calls for 1 cup.
So you're multiplying it by 1.5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you
What?
just do 1 or do 2? That would be just simplify everything.
1.5 is like a middle zone. It's nice. Butter, brown sugar, white sugar until smooth. When it says cream together, all three. Does
You're
that
using
mean
a blender.
this thing, right?
No. There's a hand beater. I'm pretty sure she's planning on using this.
Okay. Where is it?
The beaters?
Yes.
Haven't got I would have assumed maybe in here.
Yeah, me.
I totally don't see them though. You want to go outside and ask Mom where the egg beaters are?
No, she drove away.
Oh.
It might be in the dishwasher, but I don't know why. It would be.
Because they were dirty?
No, like my whole reasoning is why would they?
When
be
were they
dirty?
recently used?
Yes.
I get that. And I was responding that they're in the dishwasher because they were probably dirty. If they're in the dishwasher. just don't know where else they would be put.
Where?
How unreasonable am I being, Asher?
Decently unreasonable.
I was trying to warn her that you can't measure 12 ounces of fluid using this.
Okay.
And then she was preaching to me that ounces are ounces. It doesn't matter. Does it matter?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Ounces and pounds and ounces and cups is what you're saying?
Yes.
Like
Fluid versus weights.
8 ounces or 8 ounces to make a cup and like, isn't it 16 ounces to make a pound?
Yeah.
I thought this thing measured in cups.
That measures weights. There's not a fluid measurement on that.
Right. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So I
was trying to warn her that this doesn't measure fluid ounces. This measures pound ounces.
Okay.
And she was insistent that they're the same thing. Ounces are ounces.
Did you explain to her the reasoning behind that where it's
Yes.
the ounces and cups
Yes.
is volume?
And her whole thing is ounces. There's 8 ounces in a cup. She's like, I know there are 8 ounces in a cup. You can't tell me there are not 8 ounces in a cup. I'm like, I'm not trying to say there's not 8 ounces in a cup. Listen, please listen to me. At the beginning, I was very calm.
I think you just need to get me to explain things.
And then I said, and this is what I said. I said, if you get a heavy density liquid and put it on there, 1 cup of heavy density liquid, is it going to measure the same as a light density liquid of 1 cup? Is it going to weigh the same on that? And she refused to answer. And that's when I started yelling.
Okay.
Because that's the point that I made sense that she would have to concede the argument. And that would have been the end of the conversation right there. I tell you.
I would have suggested just not yelling and walking away.
Yeah, I don't have that willpower right now.
Okay.
Just trying to lose that?
Nope.
Seems like it.
Messing with that. I don't really want cookies. Mom said that she's making them because I wanted them. So I'm like, I like losing weight because it's just nice to lose weight. And
she's trying to keep you from losing weight?
And she's like, no. She said, oh, so I shouldn't make cookies? And I'm like, no, I'm fine with cookies. And she's like, okay. She brought it up.
She's trying to sabotage your weight loss?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm fine with losing weight.
It seems like you really liked the idea of losing weight.
Yeah, I like the idea of losing weight effortlessly. So she's gonna put cookies in my face. I'm like,
see, that seems like a terrible thing for her to do.
okay, think what you want to think.
Well, you're like saying, I like the idea of losing weight. I'm losing weight right now. Here, have some cookies. Make your mouth happy. Not your
Let's
brain.
not make cookies.
So you pour this down the drain?
Sure. I don't know.
You pour it down the drain.
Okay. Is it fine if the butter goes into the trash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once it comes in room temperature, it'll solidify.
What are you looking for?
Solid in here.
Okay.
Just scrape it out with your hand and then wash them.
do I put this?
Strawberries before they go rotten.
Nope.